Hey guys, Jordan here. Today we're going to be doing a Ford Transit windshield transmission assembly repair. So this is going to be swapping the old components to the new and installing. So also, if you haven't subscribed, please go and subscribe and check out my my new and other type of content on my channel. So to get started, you're going to want to start with a hand screwdriver, or I've got a light impact driver. This is using, I believe, a T25 bit. This is going to be a T30 bit right here. It's called Torx. It looks like a little star. And that's what we're going to use to remove the old wiper motor assembly. You need a little set of cutters. And we're going to start by cutting this zip tie that holds the assembly together when you get it in the box. So once you get it, we're just going to orientate the assembly in the same position as the old one, so that we can easily put all the parts in the same way. So I'm going to flip this upside down, and then we'll do the same to this one. And the first thing you're going to notice is there is a hole on this side, as you can see right here. And that hole is going to be what matches up on this wiper motor assembly. So with that, we're going to take our T30 with our impact driver. We're not going to kill it. Once you notice it stopped rotating, it also comes with these screws you can use. These were in great shape, so no need. So I'm going to loosen these. See, they come out real nice. And you're also going to make sure that when you put these in, don't counter thread them, so they have to go in straight, or else just strip it out. So I've got it on low setting, not going crazy on it. So once I have this off, there's a little pin right inside there, and that little pin is going to match up with the hole on the back side. So match it up. The other thing that makes this really easy is when you pop this arm off, if yours hasn't popped off already, is to move this motor assembly so it's facing upward, so that you can work around all the bolts and get it off easily. So I'm going to pull the screw off, get it positioned in the hole, and then now hold it in position. And I'll hand start this screw right here, just like so. And then I'll grab the other ones, just to make sure that they aren't cross-threaded. Alright. I'm going to just make sure it's in position from that pin. Tighten these down. Notice till it starts slowing down. There we go. So with this one, just make sure they're going straight. All right. All right, there we go. So as you see, motor assembly is now on. We're going to take the arm, rotate it all the way around, and then we're going to position this ball link on top, and then we're going to take a set of channel locks or pliers around the edge, and then pop the ball on. we go. So now the ball's popped on, as you can see. So this wiper assembly is officially ready now to be installed. I put my old hardware on top right here. The 2 screws for the wiper blades, as well as the 2 10mm that bolt onto the frame of the car, just so I don't lose these. All right, so after assembling the wiper transmission assembly, now we're going to install this. They give you little grease packets on the sides. I'm going to keep these here just because these are all greased from the factory nicely, all covered in grease. So if I do need more grease on the road for some reason, I'll have it. I'm just going to keep those taped on right here. You won't even see it anyways. So you'll notice if you tried to get this in, it's not going to go in real simple. So we had to have the arm up in the upward position to get to all these 4 bolts and get the plate off. Now this time we're going to move the arm. We're going to take it and we're going to twist it straight over. It's kind of a pain, but it will go. There we go. So just like that. And with our connector removed, this is a push connector. So you just push on it. It's kind of a pain to get off, but it will come off. You have to kind of, I guess I lift it up. There's a little tab right here. And just basically you need to lift that inside push on it just hard enough to lift the tab inside up. But installing it, push it on, you'll hear it click. There we go. Now it's on. So you plug it in. And then tuck the motor underneath. And then there's the rubber mounts, and those are going to go behind here. So now I'm going to grab my 2 10mm. You'll notice these rubber mounts over here are going to sit behind here. And then we're going to take our 10mm and bolt those on the outside. I'm going to grab my other one and then bolt it on as well. So once you have those on, you can take your 10mm wrench and tighten these guys up. Pull it snug, and then a little bit. So nothing, don't kill it, just snug it up. Over here. Snug it up. And now, once that's done, I can go inside the truck now and test to see if the windshield wiper assembly motor is working. So I'm going to take my GoPro monitor, turn my vehicle on, and then the wiper. And as you can see, they work fine. No problems. So now we can go on to the next part, which is going to be assembling the rest of the splash guard assembly, and then putting the wipers back on this on the truck. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab the splash guard right here. And we're going to lift this in. There's a little groove that runs along the window, and the edge of this is going to also kind of clip into that. So just line it up, put it on the wipers, And then once you get that on there, you can start clipping this in. Just like so. You'll notice it clips in. So I'm going to go around the whole entire vehicle and clip that in. And obviously this whole installation is the opposite, taking it apart. And then the windshield wiper fluid is going to get plugged back in. And I was working on the truck, so I do have the fluid thing right now off at the moment for some other work I was doing to get to some stuff. Once you've done that, you can go grab these little side corner pieces right here. We'll grab the side that corresponds to the vehicle. It says left hand, so it's gonna go up here. And then we're gonna have some of these plastic clips that we're gonna have to pop in just a second here. So we're going to take these plastic clips, and in the holes, you're going to push those in. And that's up here, there's 2 spots. And then I'm going to grab a bunch of some more clips. And I'm going to, in those 2 holes, pop it through, and then those will go through both this part and those little corner pieces. Just like that. This rubber piece on top. And then when you take these out, it's little screws with little Phillips heads. You have to be really careful. Just really carefully unscrew them if it's cold out. Make sure to heat those up. To put them back in, you literally just push them in. So inside the clip, just push them in, and that will set them. So real simple to install. Go on the other side, same thing. Plug those in. And then we've got more of these clips. So for instance, like that goes, you take the little screw part out, line it up with this hole, pop it in, take one of the little screw heads, and then just push it in. And then that locks it tight. So one thing that I did realize I forgot is there is 2 more of these little screws. So I have to be super careful getting these little screws out with these little tabs. So there's 2 more of these, one on each side. So I finished the other one. I'm going to take these 2 off right here. And then that should come off with my hand. And then just basically pull up and out. The ones that we're missing are these right here. Pop the clip in. Slide the screw in. And then pop these back on. To line the holes, pop the clips in just like so. Take the screws, plastic screws, and we'll just push those in. Same thing here, just like that. And now this is back assembled properly. Then finish it up by putting the windshield wipers on the arms. So this one right here is the passenger side. Just basically wiggle them into place. so that the edge of the windshield wiper is right at the edge. Once you do that, you're going to take a 15mm wrench, and there will be a washer and a little rubber grommet, so we're going to slide on the washer, and I'm taking the 15mm, so I'm going to put that on. Then I'll pop the rubber cap on top of the bolt. The exact same procedure for this side. So I'm going to go ahead right now actually and install a new wiper blade on this. Since when it failed, it broke the wiper blade. So I'm going to replace that. The last steps you're going to do is there's these little drain pieces right here. It's got the windshield wipers on, so these basically there's a little spout right here, and you basically line those up. There we go. So the trick to that was getting it underneath this little lip right here. So once that clips in, go to the other side. There's a little tab that comes out right here, and then basically clip this in all together. I'm actually going to pull this hose assembly piece off right here and clip this in. Yep. So route these on the outside and then clip this to the outside tab right here, just like that. And the guards are in. Once you have that put together, your job is done. I will now show you what part I used. Here's the part. This is the windshield wiper transmission assembly, and this comes with all the linkages. You just have to transfer the motor over to it. Hope this was very helpful to you. If you have any questions, please subscribe and like this video, and check out my other content, and stay tuned for more. Thank you. Have fun fixing.